Between streams, I have done a little bit more mining. I've done a little bit more stuff with the blast furnace and with the coke oven, and I've also done a little bit more with the macerator. Of course, I put some stuff through here to double all of our ores and put them over in here. Nice. Also, we are very, very close to being like out of food, and a few times while I was out and about doing some mining and whatnot, we almost died, and I currently pride myself on the fact that we have yet to die on the server. We are one of the few people that have yet to die. If we look at the leaderboards again, I'm going to keep showing these off until I die. 0 deaths per hour and 0 deaths in total. We are one of only 4 people who have had 0 deaths. And if we look at time played, I'm not up there. You know, there were some people who have played like quintuple my time, but still, I pride myself on not dying yet. So, I also went out and did a bunch of cow tipping. We killed a ton of cows, I think like maybe 20 or 30 cows in total, and we got a bunch of steaks, so we can eat, hopefully, throughout the course of today's stream. It'll hopefully be pretty good indeed. And I want to do a couple of things in today's stream, starting with some better form of power, right? Because we've got this generator, and although it works, it's not the best, and it also tanks to our coal, which really we need to be using for other stuff, for crafting, as well as for making coal coke, which I've been using in turn to make some steel over here. You can see we've got 31 steel ingots in there as well as the extra, like I think 44? Yeah, 44 steel ingots that we have in here. They're from different mods, but they work in exactly the same way. They're both interchangeable, which is pretty nice. And I think over here, yeah, we've got a bunch more iron as well. Let me quickly get, do we have another bucket of lava? We do not. All right, well, I've been using these buckets of lava quite liberally. You can see here I had a bucket here, a bucket up here, and a bucket over here to get through all of the smelting that we need to do, because as I've said before, we really need to spare our coal for fuel right now for the macerator and the generator over here. But that is going to all change because I'm going to make some solar panels. So these things are not the best. They only produce, I believe, 1 EU per tick, and obviously they only produce power during the day, which is not great, but if we can get ourselves one of these low voltage solar arrays, this thing requires 8 solar panels in order to craft, but once it's crafted, we'll produce 8 EU per tick within 1 block, so we don't have to have them all down, we don't have to have a bunch of cables connecting them all up, and it will produce that 8 EU per tick constantly, and for free. That being the free there being the key point, because of course right now the generator requires fuel, and that's not the greatest. So we need to get ourselves a bunch of coal powder. We need 32 if we're going to make 8 of these, 32 glass, which I think we already have, 16 of these electronic circuits, which shouldn't be too hard now that we have the metal former, and then of course 8 of these generators, which is quite a few iron plates, but is definitely doable. So we need to, first of all, macerate 32 coal. Easy peasy, right? That shouldn't take too long whatsoever. Whilst we're waiting on that, I guess we should work on getting everything else. So for the 16 electronic circuits here, we are going to need to get 16 iron plates. And of course, the best way for us to get iron plates here is now to put them into the metal former. It is a little slow. I'm going to put 25 in there, which is more than 16, I'm aware, but we do also need a bunch more for the generator and also a bunch more for the iron furnace as well. Once that's done, I would like to also start working on getting ourselves a tool forge, because as you'll know, if you've watched any of the previous streams, we spent a little bit of time mining, and as you can probably see by the amount of iron that we've got right now, we don't have much. We've got 22 crushed iron in there, and then like 25 in our inventory. We've got about a stack of iron in total right now, which is definitely not going to get us very far in this mod pack, and so we are going to have to do some more mining at some point in the near future. And to make that mining just a little bit easier, we could do with a hammer, and to get a hammer, we of course need a tool forge, and to get a tool forge, we need 3 seared bricks, as well as 1 tool station, which we have, and then 4 dense steel plates, each of which require 9 steel plates in the compressor. It is ludicrously expensive, but it is doable. So if we were to come over here real quick, we only need 36 steel. We don't quite have it there. We are going to need to get 5 more from over here, which is good. And then, is this anywhere near to being done? No, of course it's not. Of course it's not. But that is also mostly due to the fact that this is not connected up. Oh no, it is connected up, totally. We just don't have any fuel in it. Oh, that would make significantly more sense. All right, let's grab some fuel off here. We've got quite a bit of coal coke. I don't like using the coal coke in here. I don't like using any coal in here because it feels wasteful, but at the same time, oh gosh, the frame rate. So if you don't have enough power to get all of your machines running in Industrial Craft 2, you get this horrible, like really bad frame rate. So this It's going to take so long with this generator. Is there a faster way for us to get coal dust? We can smelt hydrated coal, but that's not really a valid way for us to do it just yet. Furnace, crusher, grinder. I was hoping we'd be able to use maybe the quartz grindstone, but that needs coal ore, not just coal, which makes it significantly more expensive to do. Oh my goodness, the frame rate, We can't. All right, in that case then, let me leave this going for now, I guess, and we'll let this generator do its thing. Once we've got the coal, we'll then come back and do it again for the metal farmer, I guess, because we don't have the power to run both of those machines at the same time, which is not the best, but is kind of, I guess, reality right now. So we need 3 of these seared bricks, and you know what, we might as well make a couple more of these here real quick, just so we can make our smeltery a little bit taller. And then, actually, one more thing that I did between episodes is something that was, I don't know if I'd say highly requested, but definitely chanted for a brief few seconds in the Twitch chat during the last stream. We have set up, or I have set up, and you have helped me set this up, a wheat farm. Look at this. Over here, down by the riverfront, we now have a wheat farm. We are getting our own sustainable source of food. We no longer have to rely on the people on the server to get it for us. We also got this worm whilst I was breaking either the grass or the dirt. I'm not quite sure which one, but essentially what the worm does here, if I can get it back, which there is a way to do it, but I have no idea how you do it. Maybe shift right click, maybe no. Okay, this worm basically will keep all of the tiles around it hydrated, and I believe it also increases the rate of growth a little bit as well, because I have noticed a couple of times now little like green particle effects, kind of bone meal particle effects around where the worm is. I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch one here in this like first few seconds, but occasionally he looks like he emits like little bone meal particle effects, which will hopefully speed up the rate at which those grow, which is always quite nice. All right, let's head back over to here. Can you upgrade the blast furnace from immersive engineering to the improved blast brick in the pack? Let's have a look. Improved. I think we can, maybe. I think I saw improved or reinforced blast brick. Does anybody know? Well, I don't know what this does, but what does upgrading the blast furnace to reinforced blast brick do, if anything? Is this the one that you're on about? You get worms from hoeing grass blocks. Oh, I see. Is there a reason Isaac isn't using the mineral berries for food? This is a good point. Do we have any mineral berries? Also, I guess the main reason why I'm not using it for food, I don't need this hoeing, by the way. I'm just trying to find another one of those worms to show this off a bit. But the real reason why I'm not using the mineral berries for food, there we go, we got a worm. All right, the real reason why I'm not using the mineral berries for food is that I feel like they have some kind of value. I don't know if they actually do. I don't know if we need them for anything. Can I put this down, like, here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if we can actually use them for anything. I always remember people saying that we could use them for torches, and I feel like they're used for crafting, but can we just eat these? Tasty and illuminating. Let's have a look. Culinary generator, not really what we're after here. We could use them for mineral torches, which is kind of mainly one of the reasons why I haven't been eating them just yet. And also, I guess for now, we don't need to do it because we've got all this toast and all this steak. But if we don't really need it for anything else, then we could always start eating those fairly soon here. Are we building up power? We are indeed. Let me throw in some more iron plates here so we can hopefully get this show on the road. Make a baguette? How do we make baguettes? I've seen us. We've had them. Baguettes. Actual additions. Dough. 2 wheat. So 2 wheat makes dough, and then each dough can be smelted into a baguette, which I'm assuming is about the same as bread, maybe a little bit better, possibly. So it's just a faster blast furnace. So if we were to replace like all 27 of these with the reinforced blast brick, it would just be faster. That's quite good, actually. I mean, it's not entirely useful now because we do have a bit of an iron deficit going. Like, we don't have enough iron to keep this system afloat. You know, we're running out of iron as it is. But we are getting there slowly but surely. Now, do we have a bunch of copper ingots? We've got 5, which is not really what I would classify as a bunch, if I'm being honest. But we do have a lot of copper, and so you know what, guys? I am very quickly here going to put like 24 copper into the smelter. It's a bit wasteful. We could double it if we waited for 400 hours for the mass rater to finally catch up. But if we're going to make any circuits anytime soon, I think we're going to have to put some into the furnace here. And also, let me quickly take this tank and then run back down to our mines because it is running out of lava, and I'd like a little bit more of it for when we start smelting stuff up. So let's head on down here and see if we can't get another 14 buckets worth. As that's pulling out. Oh, we got 20 more copper in here, which is good. So whilst we're waiting for this to finish, which it has now done, this should now be running at full speed, which it is. I love it. Now, what we should do next, I think, is we should grab... I see no point in us using... Excuse me? Excuse me? Did I not just have... Excuse me? Did I... excuse me? Hold on. Am I... hold on. Oh, oh, I see. So when I put the steel into the storage drawer, it converted into different types of... It converted into the industrial craft steel. I see. I was getting a... got my heart racing then, because I thought we lost like 31 steel, which is not a ton, but it's like 31 minutes of time in order to get it, which would not have been fun to have to remake. But what I'm going to do is, once this iron is done, I'm going to put this 36 steel in here. That's going to get us the 36 steel plates, which we can then use to make the forge hammer, which we can then use to start mining just a little bit faster. And whilst we wait for that, I guess we should, if we're being, again, a bit more conservative with our... Ooh, that's not what to do. We should be doing... Now, this always confuses me, because there's cutting, which you would think gets you wires, or I would think gets you wires, because copper... wire here. Oh, that's not right. Insulated. Here we go. Cable. Because the copper cable is made with the cutter, right? And so my brain always thinks that cutter equals cable. But I think it's extruder. And if you have plates, you can turn it into... I don't know, chat. I don't know. But if we do this and we do this, I think we still get maybe 2, maybe 3 cable per ingot. 3 would be nice, but 2 would be acceptable. 1 would definitely not be good. 3, okay. So I think we actually get 1 more wire here for using the metal former. Is this true? Because we got to use the hammer, and then we put it through the hammer. We could do it again. Yeah, we only get 2, so we actually get 1 more every time, which is nice. We are going to have to wait for those. Whilst we wait for those, we've already got a fair amount of rubber, I think, in the extractor. We do indeed, but it's not going to hurt us to very quickly run over to our tree farm, which I did do. I did kind of tackle a little bit. You can see there are a lot less leaves around now, so it's a lot easier for us to try and find all of the rubber and all the sticky resin that's already on there. Okay, so let's take this. That's still doing just fine, which is good. Let us take these away. We don't need them just yet. And actually, let's put our rubber here into the extractor to get some more rubber if we so need it, because we need to get, if we're going to make this low voltage solar array, we need to get 16 circuits, and each circuit requires 6 insulated copper cables. So putting me on the spot here, 16 times 6 is like, what, 96, I think? So we need 96 insulated copper cable, which is a lot more than we can currently make. And we're also going to need to get ourselves 16 of these plates, which is actually easy enough, as well as 32 redstone. Where is all of our redstone, Isaac? Oh no, it's in here, of course, Isaac, you... turkey-ass piece of trash. Here we go. All right. Ignore me. Here we go. Boom. And boom. That gets us 4. We can do this, and this, and this. That's going to get us a few of them, which is nice. What else are we missing? I think we can make... So we've got all the glass. We've got all the carbon dust. Yeah, really now we just need the generator here and the electronic circuits. The generators, I think, are going to require some more... iron, because we really just don't have enough for it. Although I guess whilst we wait, we could make 16 of these RE batteries, because we do have quite a bit of tin. And I don't know, kind of along the same lines as copper, I'm not too bothered if we waste a little bit of tin in the interest of time. Alright, where is our forge hammer? We put it away so that we wouldn't use it, which is smart. But what I'm going to do, actually, really quick, is I'm going to see how much copper we have in here. 21. We're going to need more than that. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm going to come back over here. Where is our... Did I take my forge hammer out? I did not. Did I move my forge hammer? I did. It's here. I'm also going to need to get this as well. Let me put away like the crank, I guess. Our inventory management is kind of slowly dissipating again, which is not the best here. So we need 16 RE batteries. Here's Math with Isaac Live. Each RE battery requires 4 of these, and each one gets you 2. So you need 16 times by 2. We need 32 plates, right? Which we do not have. We do not have if we use the forge hammer. If we are patient and use this guy over here and set it to just plate mode, we have more. We don't still have enough, but we're getting there. You know, we're getting somewhere. Let's put some Let's put some tin into here. It's going to take a little bit of time, but that's fine. So, chat, does anyone know how this greenhouse works? I'm assuming it needs power. of some kind, which is not a huge problem. We can get power somewhat easily via this like hand crank generator that we have over here, which does break with wood and also does leave its cook. But do we need, how do we get carbon dioxide into there? Is this something that needs like, is this something that we can do easily? You should make lamps for the greenhouse to increase CO2. Okay, so first of all, let me check that this is doing anything. Does it require redstone flux? It looks like it does, because we are... Maybe not? It looked like the power cube had no power in it. You don't need CO2? Oh, I see. I never bothered with CO2. Just get an advanced generator already? I feel like this is going to be expensive, and also I have completely forgotten. Oh gosh, we need an advanced. Oh, I mean, I've completely forgotten how. I mean, this is lapis. Oh no, it's just, you know, prismarine shards, a bit of blue slime crystal, some cobalt, and some fish. It's easy. It's easy. Oh my goodness. You need a gas lamp, then your seeds will grow faster. So how does it work, though? Do we just plant things inside of it, or... Because we've got these seeds here, right? So it just needs power? The planting is automatic. Alright, so if I... Okay. So if I was to somewhat jankily, first of all, eat some toast here real quick to see how good it is as a food source. It is not very good, is my initial reaction here. The steak is significantly better, but that's fine. I'm also going to dump this last piece away just so we've got some more adventure space. So if I was to somewhat, poorly, take this, put it down again in front of this thing. People are saying that it's automatic. So if I just do this, and if we just keep doing this, is this going to eventually, like, plant a seed, or is it going to, like, oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at this. The magic of electricity. Oh my goodness. On the left-hand side there, we can see it has tilled some dirt. Could have done that for it, but that's fine. And I'm assuming one day here it will, oh, look at that. Look at that. It's got some seeds in it. Do I have to keep cranking this? Do I paint drying? And now this is today's stream. Yep, here we go. So do I need to keep providing this thing with power in order for it to like fully grow this thing? It doesn't look like it's using power actively. You need water. So like if I put water here, is that gonna work out? Or if I was to put like a worm down near here, is that gonna work out? 3 hours later, ... Don't worry, guys, don't worry. We're not going to spend that long on this. If I do that, that should hydrate this. Needs power to harvest, I see. But, like, I can leave this for now, and then once this is grown, we just need to give it some more power to harvest it. I see. Okay. But I think the best course of action here is going to be to get the, it's going to take us a little while still to make this, this solar array, right? And so I think instead what we should do is we should get these 36 steel plates as fast as possible, get ourselves the tool forge as fast as possible, get a hammer, and then whilst we're waiting for the metal farmer to do its thing, go and do some mining. Now, Twitch chat, what do you reckon we should make our hammer out of? Because I was thinking about this before we started the stream here. If we're going to make a hammer, we could make it out of iron, but iron is something we don't have a lot of and we need a lot for machines. The cactus looks cool, but it's not very good. I mean, I do like the texture for it, though. It looks quite nice. Maybe like cobalt? Do you think a cobalt would be a good one to go for? We could go and do some like exploring in the nether and try and get cobalt? I see some cobalt. If we go into the nether and try and get, I think, like, is it 8 cobalt? Because we need 8 cobalt to make the head here. And you get 1 ingot per piece of cobalt ore, right? And we can mine cobalt now because of the fact that we've got this obsidian tool on here. We can mine up to cobalt, rock slime, diamond. You can mix material for more effects. I plan to. I don't plan on making the whole thing out of cobalt. I plan on making the head out of cobalt and then maybe like the rod out of obsidian or something like that. But yeah, cobalt. Obviously make it cobalt. Cobalt head and plate an ardite handle. Is the ardite handle necessary? That seems very expensive. But I guess we'll see. Alright, we probably don't need that much space in our inventory, so I'm just going to head on through here. We've got our armor, which is good. We've got our sword, which is terrible, but that's fine. Let's head on through, and let's see if we can't make some stuff. So, hopefully here, it shouldn't be too hard. Look at that. Is that 2 cobalt right off the bat? Yeah, it is. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard for us to find 8 cobalt in here. And then if we get some ardite as well, we could even maybe make some manulian. which is probably also not how it's pronounced, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it. We can also get some Manulin. Manulin, I think, is actually a more apt pronunciation. We've also got Cinnabar as well, which I noticed is from Tech Reborn. Not quite sure what that is about. Look at that, 6 already. Make handle out of wood for regeneration. Is that worth it? I feel like a wood handle is not going to be particularly durable. Is it worth the regeneration for it, though? I quite like the magnetic buff that you get for using iron in your tool. Like, I quite like when I break stuff, it kind of slowly flies towards me. I say slowly, like some of it does. It's not doing it now, but when you mine some ores, it slowly flies towards you. We shut it off in a previous stream. We are already 6 out of the 8 towards it. Flipping heck, I didn't realize we were going to have so much cobalt right here near the spawn here. But if we go over here, I can see a little bit more ardite. We'll grab that as well, just because why not? We're here, we might as well grab it while we're here. I can hear the ghast. It might not be a terrible idea either for us to get a little bit... Should never dig straight down, Isaac. It might not be a terrible idea for us to get a little bit of netherrack. By netherrack, I mean nether quartz. Macerate the cobalt for 2 times. Is that doable? Does not appear to be the case. We can put it in the Saga Mill for double it. We can put it in the Crusher to double it. Arc Furnace and crafting it. Ooh! We can. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. So we've already got 12 ingots worth of cobalt. We don't need any more whatsoever. But I guess, to be fair... I mean, cobalt, I think, gives you quick mining speed, right? If you make a cobalt pickaxe, then your mining speed is pretty quick. But I guess we could also make our other tools out of cobalt as well. You know, like a cobalt sword or maybe a cobalt, like hatchet. It's not going to be a bad tool. You know, it's still going to work out quite nicely, as opposed to the cobblestone ones that we have right now. So, might be worth us doing that. You know, it's just no, Isaac, you don't dig straight down, you turkey. No! Come on, we can make this, 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 we can make this. We don't die in the nether. Say it with me, chat. No! Oh. He's done it. He's played himself. No. 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 Oh, look at that. Look at that, chat. Can I make this bigger? I can. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Number of deaths. Number of deaths. 1. First death? Yeah, it's my first death. We made it 5 streams. Now I've got to try and get this back. It might take me a while here, chat. Hold on. We've got a bunch of cobalt ore. It has been suggested to me that we macerate this. My question is, do we need to macerate this? Like, I know, of course, that if we macerate it, it's going to get us double the amount. But, you know what, sure, we'll do it. We'll do it. We've got a little bit of backlog power here, so it's not too bad. We're almost at the point where we can make this whatchamacallit. We do, however, need to start putting these into the compressor, so the compressor can start turning them into the steel plates that we need for the tool forge, and we're also going to have to connect this up to power at some point so it actually continues to work and doesn't just stop working as soon as the power that is already in here runs out, which is going to do probably any second here. I would rather have this a little bit closer because, again, I don't want this to heat up. You know what, chat? Give me a second. We're gonna play it risky, which we shouldn't do. Okay, we played it risky and we came out unscathed. I don't see us using this blast furnace very often now. We've got the better blast furnace. Or better in my opinion, at least, I guess. We might use it if we did a lot of steel and we don't want to have to wait for this, but we'll see. We're going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. There we go. You guys fans of biscuits? I don't think I'm a huge... I mean, biscuits are alright, I guess. They're not, like, terrible, but I don't actively seek out biscuits. Does anybody actively seek them out? Sounds a bit odd, doesn't it? Like you're hunting them down. Just master it 4 for the time and hold off on the rest. Yeah, that probably makes sense, doesn't it? We can put this in here. I'll also master it a bit of no, I should probably, if I'm being honest, I should probably master it like a bit of copper if I'm going to master it anything, because we need a ton of the copper to get us the rest of the cables here. So I'll do that. We are currently wasting a bucket of lava in here. We're doing stuff to smelt up. I guess we could put our cobalt in there, but I feel like it makes more sense just to put it straight in here. So we've got molten constantan, because we've messed up a little bit, I guess. And then we've also got a bit of blood, which is great, and a bit of obsidian. So I'm going to pull out the constantan real quick, hopefully. Oh no, we made this on purpose, didn't we? We made it on purpose because we were going to make the thing. You know what I mean. This guy, the thermoelectric generator, it's still on my list of things to do. We will still get there eventually, but I'm pretty sure that produces redstone flux. We need EU power for the time being. All right, we should get rid of this because I don't want the cobalt ingots to be coming out straight away. And we should also put, I guess, one of these aluminium brass back in here because we are going to have to make a hammerhead in just a second. Also, let me get rid of this excess obsidian as well as, I guess, a little bit of excess everything that we've got in our inventory right now. So, how is this doing? Are we almost done? We're getting there. Oh, no, please stop the frame rate. Please stop. Please. 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 No. Okay. It's the worst. It's a horrible sound, and it's also a horrible, like, frame rate experience. Press F to pay respects. Has that got a hammer yet? We are working on it right now. I know it's taken us a quadrillion years to get here. It's mostly because of the fact that these Industrial Craft 2 machines are, I won't say slow. Instead, I'll say extremely slow because they are so slow. It's ridiculous. But we're working on it now. We've got some cobalt. We're going to make a cobalt hammerhead here in just a second. We've got all of our steel plates. Do we have some copper? We do. We put it into here. Let's put the copper into here. Let's get some extruding on the way. This is done. We have what it takes, chat. Here we go. Here we freaking go. I need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. I also need you. Over to here. Kaboom. Kaboom. And boom. We also have a boom emote coming, so we can boom, boom, boom all day long. I want you in my room, as Nick would say. Alright, so we got our tool forge. As always, we are running out of places to put it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this like in the center so we can craft more easily around it. At least that's the plan. Alright, so hammerhead cast. Where is part builder? Let's drop you back in there. Let's do this. Let's get 8 pieces of cobblestone. Yeah, 8 pieces of cobblestone. All right, let's pull that out. Let's make a cast. All right, we got all the cobalt. Let's pull it out. Guys, we are getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. All right. So now all we need, if we go over to the tool forge here and we look at the hammer, we need to get 2 large plates and 1 tough tool rod. Thankfully, by accident, we made the cast for the tough tool rod a little while ago. We are going to have to, however, grab the last blank cast that we have in here. Yeah, and then make ourselves the plate here. I kind of want to use obsidian, mostly because of the fact that obsidian doesn't require the smeltery. You know, we can always put more aluminium, brass, or gold in there. It's not like it's going to be particularly hard for us to do. And also, we've got a spare blank cast here. But you should have used manulin. I don't know if manulin's as good for pickaxes. I think it's a little slower. No, manulin is better? Really? Really? Well, I guess it depends on how you look at it, right? The manulin hammer is faster with the mining speed of 4.8, with the manulin hammer having... Sorry, the cobalt hammer is faster with a mining speed of 4.8, whereas the manulin hammer has a mining speed of 2.8. The manulin hammer does have a higher attack damage, but we're not really going to be using it, hopefully, to attack things. And also, the cobalt hammer has more durability, so I'm struggling to find out why it's better. I mean, if we were attacking people, I guess that would be fine, but for a tool, I feel like cobalt works out just fine, right? Whilst I wait, let me get... Is this the... No? Did we get rid of the tool rod cast? And also, can I do, like, can I reuse these? Oh, I can. I love it. Okay. Tool rod. No, I want the tough tool rod. Is that the tough tool rod? It is. We don't have it, though. It's fine. Okay. So, in the part builder, that's not the part builder. In the part builder, throw you in 3 material costs. So we are going to need to get ourselves a little bit more in the way of obsidian to do that. Obsidian for breaking, cobalt is better for the hammer, cobalt is best for tools. Hey Isaac, does Nick ever stream with you? Nick doesn't... Well, we did a bit of a stream, like, a month ago, maybe? We did some, what was the name of the pack? Space Astronomy. We did some Space Astronomy, like, a month ago. But no, Nick does not stream with me. Which is somewhat understandable. You know, Nick and I spent like 5 hours today recording, you know, Project Closer 2 and Slime Ranch and all that kind of stuff for the Nick and Isaac channel. So we spend enough time together per day as it is. You know, I like to give him some free time. Blue slime is sweet for tool rods, I think. You could just add redstone for speed. You can, but why waste the modifier when you can just make it out of cobalt, which is easier to obtain, and also we don't really need the attack damage, at least not in my opinion. All right, 3 of these. Boom. Tool rod is done. So now we just need the plates. Either side. Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to the materials. I would like one preferably that gives us, I mean, we could just use obsidian, right? I think we need a lot of obsidian if we're going to do it. Cobalt tool rod, increased mining speed, Ardite perk, eat stone for durability? Really? Well, Don, I want to see you two stream together. Tell him I said you should stream so I can watch him if he doesn't stream. If you want Nick to stream, you should tweet at JankyNick on Twitter and tell him, hey, you should stream with Isaac. But don't tell him I said that, because otherwise he will never, ever come on the stream. Make it out of cactus, no joke. I mean, we could do, but I mean, we don't have nearby cactus. Electrum? Electrum, I believe, is fast as well. Electrum's just as fast as cobalt. Should we make it out of cobalt? Because, I mean, that could work. Like, we've got... How much cobalt do we have? Make it part cobalt, part Ardite. What benefit does Ardite give us? So I'm not against Ardite. We've got Ardite, which is good. Ardite, does it tell us at the bottom here? Bonus damage 1, range multiplier. So if we make... Okay, probably pause this. Let's put some Ardite in. If we make it out of Ardite, if we make the rest of it out of Ardite, does that mean that we get durability back? People are saying this in chat, so I'm just clarifying. That we get, if we mine cobblestone, like while we're strip mining, we get durability back on our pickaxe for mining the cobblestone? Just half and half the plates? You're thinking like one plate cobalt and one plate Ardite? Or like one plate cactus, one plate paper? I don't know. Some Reddit thread from a few weeks ago says it doesn't run out if you mine stone materials. Ooh. All right, I'm going to put this back in here so that can melt up and get us some more. Maybe that will melt up? Really? Does this not work anymore? Really? I have to use this to make this now? That is a shame. In that case then, let me grab... I don't want to use our gold because we got a good amount of gold. Let's get some copper and some aluminum or aluminium. And again, I think it's a 3-to-1 ratio. I could be wrong. I'm just going to do this real quick. That should get us some aluminium brass. This is currently doing its thing. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm going to leave that in the crafting station. We'll come back to this in just a second. And also, we should probably switch this out now to some more iron plates because I'm fairly certain that that is what we're going to be low on. Is this done? It is getting there. Let's put this into here as well. Did that make us aluminium brass? It didn't quite yet because that's still doing its thing. No cactus in all caps. Paper adds modifiers. Does it still do that though? I never know because people will tell me things that work on one version of Minecraft, then it doesn't carry over to new versions because Tinker's Construct has changed a little bit in the past. 1 part turkey, 1 part trash. I mean, I guess that would work out just fine, wouldn't it? Oh. Okay, or stone so you can fix it on the go. I think we'd have to make the head out of stone to fix it on the go with stone, which I don't think is particularly great. So that's got some aluminium brass, which is good. I'm going to put all of our Ardite in here real quick. We're going to make a bit of Ardite, just because I have the Ardite now, you know, and I might as well. It is going to require us to, first of all, get rid of this, and then also come over to here. Let's grab this guy. Let's grab a bunch of cobblestone. We need 16 in order to get this up and running. So let's grab 64. Why not? Into the part builder. One of these days I will learn which one the part builder is. It's this one here. One. We only need the one, actually. I thought I was going to need 2, but of course we only need the one for the cast. Kaboom. Kaboom. And boom, boom. All right, let's put this back in here. Not what I want to do, but that's fine. It reminds me where the cobblestone is, I guess, if I am so bad as to forget where it is. We can get rid of the hammerhead cast for now. We don't need it. We can put the ingot cast back in here once we are done with it. That is all smelting up nicely. I like it. This is almost done, but we are yet again out of power hub. No! Isaac, you fool! You piece of trash! Oh, no. What a waste. Well, we've got some iron cables now. Maybe those will come in useful. We'll see. My gut is telling me that no, they will definitely not come in useful ever. But we'll find out. All right. Do we have any, like, wood or something? Yeah, we do. That's not wood. Is it? No, that's basalt. I want this stuff. Okay, okay. Let's throw that into the generator here. That's going to keep this going for at least a little bit. Probably not too long, but a little bit should be fine. This is almost done. Let's pull out our first one here. It looks quite cool. I like it. When did you get blood in the smeltery? Been making different food? No, I stood in there by accident between streams. I fell in the smeltery, and then a little bit of blood kind of just is in there now, I guess, is the thing. We need to get rid of it at some point, but I don't know if there's an easy way for us to do that. Oh, that's just cooling down. It takes a little while, which is fine. Is blood usable in this pack? It might be, actually. It's probably usable to make the congealed blood, I would assume. Yeah, you can use it to make congealed blood, which I'm assuming is then a replacement for slime in making like a sticky piston. Yeah, so it might become useful at some point in the future if we don't have any slimes we want to make this stuff. But then again, we've got those floating islands, which we don't have one near us, but the floating islands around are fairly easy to obtain, and then getting slime from those is not something that's particularly difficult. Okay, that is done. Let's do it one more time. And guys, I like the look of this. This looks really cool. It looks really cool. Oh, you only get the stonebound effect if it's on the head? You know what, at this point, it doesn't matter. At this point, we're going to have a really nice, like, multicolored hammer, though, which is cool. Look at that. It's a bit odd, bit of an odd place, but that's fine. Okay, haven't we all done that before? Is that land in the smeltery? Okay, so this is drying. It's almost done. Flippin' heck, we are getting somewhere, guys. The dreaded sound of the machines running out of power. I know, right? I know. Oh. But we're getting there. We've almost got, I think, what it takes. We've got 4 solar panels. We're halfway on the solar panels. We have what it takes to make ourselves a hammer. Can you believe it? Look at this. It was rainbow hammer. Let's go test it. We might as well. Gonna eat some steak as we go as well. When you bring a smelter controller, I think you should get rid of the liquids in the smeltery when you place it again. I believe so. The blood's a little annoying, but it's not too annoying. And like I said, if we can keep it for like a slime replacement later on down the line, that's not too bad. Also, between streams, I set up a new mine because I didn't want to do more strip mining, so instead I went and did this. So we got like another staircase. It's less easy to navigate because it doesn't have the nice stairs going up and down it. But it's got a little mine at the bottom of it. So let's go test this real quick and see what's happening. Wait, Isaac is getting somewhere? Am I in another universe? I mean, maybe. Because I say I'm getting somewhere. I don't know if we are particularly getting anywhere fast. But now, if we do some strip mining, we'll do it down a little bit lower here. We'll go down to like closer to... I don't want this. This is still here, excuse me? That was there when I don't want this cobblestone or this rotten flesh. And obviously you can tell by the fact that my inventory's full that I'm not really here to do any serious mining just yet. I found another one of those underground village things. But let's just see how it is. It's fairly fast, you know, so it could be faster, obviously. But for strip mining, it works quite nicely. Of course, once we get some more redstone, what I think I'll probably do is, ooh, anything good? Ooh, another cave. I like that. That could get us down to some diamonds and whatnot. But once we get, I should pick up this iron real quick. But once we get some more redstone, I can put some redstone on this thing, make it a little bit faster. Once it's faster, we can then do some real strip mining and get like real amounts of resources nice and quickly. It's still not going to it's still not going to change the fact that our machines on the surface are still hella slow at turning all of our resources into usable. Oh gosh, do you see that? Do you see that? It's still not going to change the fact that these machines are real slow, but hopefully it will help us out just a little bit. Okay, so let me get rid of some of this trash. I'm throwing almost all of my organizing like conventions out the window here. Let's just do this. Let us come back over to our crafting station, which I've moved to the middle here, get a bunch of these cables, and let us see if we have what it takes. So we've got 4 solar panels. We need to make 4 more, which means we're going to need 8 more chips. 8 more chips means we need to get at least 3 more copper cable here. Thankfully, we have the wires. Do we have the rubber? We don't have it in there. I think we might, however, have some in here. We do indeed. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. And then once we got those, we can go kaboom. And almost, try that again, and kaboom, nope, one more time, nope, 3rd time's the charm, there we go. All right, then we can put you in. Hopefully we've got enough redstone still. I think we've got over a stack, so that's also fine. 8 more of those is the perfect amount, and now, oh no, I've made too many, but that's fine, that's fine. We're going to need them for more machines in the future, and now, we just need to get ourselves the machine frames, right? Because we've got the furnaces. We don't have the RE batteries, but we can make RE batteries. Shouldn't be too hard for us to do. Can we make this in the, can we make these in the metal former cheaper? 1 plate gets us 2. Is this like, oh no, it's the same, which is fine. And that's going to get us a few more if we do that. And then did I put some tin cables away? We got one tin cable there. And then we've got no more tin cables anywhere else? No, we don't. All right. Not fantastic, but we do have our cutters, so I guess we can do this, and we can do this real quick, get a bunch of those, craft those up like so. That should be more than enough in the way of tin cables here. Kaboom. And then they're not going to stack, but that's fine. Again, and we don't need this many of them either. But again, having them, all the machines from Industrial Craft 2 need them, so having them is not going to be a terrible thing. And now we just need to get ourselves more iron by the looks of things, because we have to do a bunch of these, which require our furnaces, which are hiding somewhere in here. There they are. Stick that in at the bottom. Because we've got the 4 furnaces, we've got the 4 RE batteries. We just need 3 more of those machine casings, which we might not be able to do due to the fact, I guess we got 16 iron in here, and we only need 32 in total, so a little bit more mining should get us what we need. However, we are going to have to get more fuel, because that thing is going to start growling at me pretty soon here, because it's going to run out of fuel, which is not the best. And also we've got 3 more iron plates there. Ooh, we might be able to do this, chat. We might be able to do this yet. I guess there's 2 of those, and so we can go ahead and make another set of that. We've got more glass in our smeltery over here, chat. Has he done it? He hasn't done it just yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but has he done it? We've got 4, 5, 6. We need 16 more plates here, and we're going to get exactly 16 iron out of this macerator, right? Does Isaac know that coal can be macerated in blocks? You mean like put a block of coal in and that's going to macerate it? I did not know this. if I'm being brutally honest, can I just put like a really? Like I can put a block of coal in there? I can. Does it take the same amount of time? Probably. That would have saved us a lot of time at the start of the stream, but thank you for the tip nonetheless. We've still got space in here. I love how long the buckets of lava last, especially given how easy it is for us to get them. But yeah, we're almost there now. We're almost there. We've got the... Yeah, we've got everything but the iron. We've got everything but the iron here. So we're just smelting the iron up, getting what we need here. The night is falling. I'm going to sleep to make sure that our solar panels continue to work. We can only sleep at night. What time is it? Do we know? The sun. I cannot see the sun. To me, this means it is night. There we go. Okie dokie. Daytime is back. The solar panels should be getting us a decent amount of power. And by a decent amount, I mean not at all a decent amount. I mean 2 redstone, 2 EU per tick. Even, if I can get my words straight here. But here we go. Here we go. Chat, it's all coming together. We've got our hammer. We can do better mining. We're about to get our solar panels. At that point, we're still probably going to have to put fuel in the generator occasionally, but we're producing almost as much power as the generator does for free, which is great, albeit during the daytime. At that point, we will have to start looking at getting a back box. Hopefully the back box is not too hard to make. It's actually super easy and kind of validates us making 3 extra of these RE batteries here, because it's basically just wood, 3 RE batteries, and then one of these insulated cables. So 1, 2, 3. I don't think we have any wood, like whatsoever. Speaking of which, we should probably get ourselves a lumber axe fairly soon here. But yeah, I think we should get a, if we can get a lumber axe, the lumber axe is going to allow us to chop down these trees faster as well. But one thing at a time. One thing at a time. For now, let's just chop down this tree, vanilla Minecraft style. And once we've got some wood, we can make ourselves a freaking bat box. I think we're only going to need 5 pieces of wood, so 2 logs there should be fine. And then let's do something like this. And look at that. We have a bat box. Finally. All right. And then I think for the time being, I'll place it down like, I guess, maybe here. That's not what I want to happen, but I don't think that's going to do anything anyway. Maybe. We'll see. And I think this is the output here, so I think we're going to want to run our cables kind of from the top of this over and into these cables. Then we're going to have another cable run into this, which is where all of our solar panel power is going to go. Speaking of solar panel power, how are we doing on iron? We're getting there slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Throw you in there. Shouldn't take too long. In before he wrenches the solar panels and they turn into generators instead. I mean, to be fair, we have extra of everything. So if we do, I would think at most, also this is killing me. It's killing me. Do we have, yeah, we've got coal on us. Let me put this in here. We've got 2 solar panels, right? If I feel like at most one of these is going to turn into a generator. And if it does, we have what is required to make it again. If both of them turn into a generator, I'm going to be so mad. Right? I'm going to be so mad. Solar panel. Solar panel. Whew! We lost our wrench. That's fine. We can make another one. But it worked. It freaking worked. And this is it, chat. Moment of truth. We have ourselves another plate. Let's get rid of all this. I know we just put it back in, but let's do this. Flipping heck. He has done it. He has done it, chat. Look at that. Look. Oh, he hasn't done it just yet. Give me a second to do it before he has done it here. Let's do that. And then solar array. What do we need in the middle here? We need an LV transformer. He has not done it, chat. He has not done it yet, but I think he might have done it because I think we've already got those coils in here. We do, and I think tin cable wise, we might already have what it takes. We do. We do. He has indeed done it. If you give him a few hours here, he will have done it. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Low voltage solar array. It only took us 1 billion years, but we have one. It's producing power. At least that's the idea here. Is it producing power? Yes, it is. Look at that. He has done it. So what I'm going to do here, chat, I'm going to quickly throw some redstone, the last of our redstone, onto our hammer here. Also, where are we at now in the age of engineering? So we've done the Stone Age, we've done the Industrial Age, the Calculation Age wants us to get a bit of power. We've done that. We've got the Power Cube, we've got the peat. We haven't got like a peat engine or anything yet, but that's fine. We've got the Atomic Reconstructor. We can make redstone crystals. We can make the Inori. Right now, it talks about the water wheels. We don't have one of those, but we could set that up. And then to get into the next stage, we need the Empowerer, right? And for the Empowerer, we went over this last time, I think. The double battery here is the hardest bit to make, requiring some of this stuff here, which is why we've got this enriched coal on the cook, because we needed it for that. So that's what we need to work on next. That is not doing anything. I'm assuming that we do have to provide this constantly. Oh, it's at 14%. I mean, maybe it's just really slow. I mean, that is really slow. Do we have any, like, does bone meal work on it? I'm going to assume, with no knowledge whatsoever, that the answer is no, bone meal does not work on it. Oh, it does. Look at that. So I can't harvest this, but I'm assuming... Did this work? Or maybe it's planted a few? Maybe it's gone around a few times? No. No? No. No? No. No, it hasn't. It's fully grown. Maybe if we just crank it a bit more? Like, it's only got 800. Oh, it's doing another hoe. Is it going to get around to the point where it can harvest the plant? I know this is really not really like the opposite of stimulating, entertaining gameplay, which is really what I'm all about. You know, I'm all about providing the highest forms of entertaining gameplay. But I mean, this it's just I feel like it's going to slowly go around first and do all the like hoeing, thrilling gameplay. Yeah, welcome to the new exhilarating gameplay. Fast-paced, action-packed fun for the whole family. I thought when the voice was going there. All right. Well, I mean, I think if we're going to do anything with that, we're going to have to. We'll take all this. So our speed's gone up to 4.78, which is not terrible, but it's not great, but it's usable. I'm also going to go back real quick because I want to get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory. But I think it's pointless us just standing there and cranking it over and over and over again, because I don't think that's going to do too much for us. Did I just go back again? I did. Let's turn back. There we go. So I don't think that's going to be... Excuse me? Excuse me? Can I... Is this what they call server lag? Gamer voice? Yeah, gamer voice. Oh, no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Forge... TPS. 15 is not where it should be. It should be at 20. It's climbing. It's getting back. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, let me get rid of some of this stuff. I'll put the redstone. I'll put the redstone on my hammer. Why not? There we go. Kaboom. We've almost got up to 50, which is the first, like, full upgrade there. So we'll get rid of you, and you. I know this is not at all organized in any way at all, but it's gonna work. Don't need you, don't need the pickaxe. We'll keep the bucket, we don't need the glass. Alright, guys, we're gonna go on one of our fabled mining trips. Once we go back again, real quick, because I need to get some, torches, but I have a sneaking suspicion that we're not going to have what it takes to make torches. However, thinking about it, we do have, if we could ever get back, wow, we've made the mistake of entering the mining dimension from which you can never return. But we do have the mineral, don't we? We have these mineral berries, which we can use to make the mineral torches. If I can find our mineral, here it is, mineral berries, and then if we take the sticks that we just put into here, can we make ourselves some mineral torches? We can indeed, And once we get into the mining dimension, I'm sure we'll find a couple of pieces of coal, and we can use our cobblestone and coal to make some cobblestone torches. They should be good. Yeah, a chest next to the greenhouse auto outputs the crops. Oh, I see. If I did that, did this, and then picked up the cobblestone, look at that. And if we do this again, stack of cobble. Oh, I love it. It's trash and cobblestone. Now, like I said, unfortunately, we kind of have to have one for, you know, granite and diorite and everything else in our inventory as well, because we just don't have enough space for all of it. But it's a start. We've got a good amount of diamonds now, though, which is nice. We're probably going to need those at some point fairly soon. Also, check out forestry mining bags. Yeah, I've seen a lot of forestry mining bags. I've never used them, though. Are they any good? I would assume they are, given that somebody has just suggested that I that I try them out. I'm assuming they're not half bad. Also, I'm going to put this back down, like, right over here again, and we can put down another crank for that in due time. Let's get rid of you and you. And we can put our lapis in here as well, I guess, and get rid of our leather and string, but we can't do that because we don't have enough inventory space anymore because we're running out of space for all of our chests. How expensive? I know this is a silly question, but how expensive is applied energistics? The answer probably won't surprise you in that it is expensive. What age is that? Do we have an age for applied energistics? Hopefully it's not like the new age. We're still using the macerator in age 9. That's good to know. It's, the word macerator is right there. Does anybody have an idea of which age that is in? I'm assuming the answer is it's far away. Baggins is cheap and nice. Maybe in a future age. It was in the middle of the new age. Was I like staring right at it? Guide. New age. Oh yeah, look at that. Now you can craft things. Craft the thermal binder. You are able to start with applied energistics. Alright. So we are here in age 3. Or we're about to be in age 3. Right now I guess we're in age 2. But we need to get to age 9. This is doable, chat. This is doable. This is definitely one day doable. Right? Yeah. Okay. Right. So we need a lot of advanced machine getting for that. Let's see here about the furnace. The electric furnace. Because I feel like one of our big problems right now is the fact that we cannot... We don't have automated ingots, right? We're doing all this stuff manually. I've got all these ores in here that need to be macerated and need to be smelted. And because it's... because I'm not doing them automatically, it's taking so much more time to do everything. Everything's just so much slower, and it's really not working out too well for anybody. So this is easy enough. We need 5 iron plates. We should be able to get some iron really easily now. So we'll take this. Let's quickly get another bucket of lava to get us through another batch of smelting. Kaboom and boom. While we're waiting for that, we should have a spare one of these. We do indeed. I like it. And then redstone we've already got in abundance. 1, 2, I like it. And then we just need a furnace. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Okay. Kapow. Kaboom. Kablami. Take these out of here. one at a time. It's going to take a while. All right. Doable. In what? If you do 24-hour live streams? Yeah, maybe. Isaac, have you seen the angel ring recipe? The angel ring is the start of the creative age, right? Yeah, I think we showed this off maybe at the start of the stream, at the start of the, that's not bad. At the start of the, oh god. At the start of the series. Yeah. I don't mind it though, because a lot of this stuff is very much so just automation. Once we can get to the stage where we do start automating things, it's not going to be as bad, I don't think. It's going to be quite nice. But it's just getting to that stage. Alright, throw you in there. I I would look at overclockers again for like the 12th time because I crave overclocking. And they don't look too bad. And I don't think they are. I think the coolant, let me Google this real quick as a professional Twitch streamer here. So I think it's made in the canning machine? Yes, it is made in the canning machine with lapis lazuli dust. Okay, so we need a canning machine to do this first. I think we need the fluid canning machine? Maybe just the normal solid canning machine? Give me a second. Set to fluid enrich. I think it is... I think it is the fluid enrich canning machine. The fluid/solid canning machine. Although it might be the other one, I'm not quite sure. It's one of these two, which is not too bad. And basically we put in lapis dust, which we can get by macerating lapis. And once we've done that, we can then start to make overclockers. We can make the IC2 coolant, and we can move on from there. The only problem is that, of course, putting in... That's an iron furnace. We want to do this and this. Putting in the overclockers uses more power, right? Which, as of right now, we still don't really have, which is a problem. How expensive are the automatic output upgrades? Ejector upgrade. Not bad. I think I'm going to make one of these. Basically, that's going to allow me to... You can put it in the macerator and it will automatically eject its contents in whichever direction you set it to. I'm going to set it to the electric furnace so it'll automatically put all of its stuff in there. And then we might even want to make 2 of these so that we can put one on the electric furnace as well. I'm fairly certain we could use a hopper if we wanted to. But it's... did we have some tin left in here? No, we had some gold of all things. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that it would... like a hopper would work just fine, but just to be on the safe side, I think I might go for the... That's silver, not tin. I think I might go for... I'm trying to get my sentence out. Go for 2 ejector upgrades. Nevertheless, it's just kind of cheap and easy to make. Do we not have any tin left? Oh, no, we do. We got 7. Okay. Okay, I was going to say, I know we were low on tin, but I thought we were getting there. I thought we still had some. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So the way that these work, basically, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the... It's going to be awkward. Chat, not gonna lie, but I think I'm gonna put the electric furnace beneath this. So what I'm gonna do here is you right click with one of these to set the fish. Shift right click like that. So you can see now it's automatically output to bottom side. So if I put this in not in that machine, you don't have to right click on the machine that you're using. You can right click on any block, I think. But if we put this in here, automatically eject the bottom side. Then we'll put in some iron, and then down here we're gonna put our electric furnace. And then I think what I'm gonna do, just to make it look even better, right? We're going to need to get a little bit more in the way of wood, but I think I'm going to have the electric furnace output forward, if that's possible. If we do this, and then we'll just have like a chest in front of it to collect all of the ingots. At least that's the plan. We are going to need some more cables, but that's fine. So let's do this. Let me see if this is possible. If I do that, does that work? First valid side? No? So I think we can break this without it disappearing. We can. And you can see it did automatically output there. If I do this, yeah, so now this should automatically send all of its stuff down to here. And then if we do this, and we do this, and this is already set to... Let me... Hold on. This side. The west... No, I want it to output to the north side. I think. If I do that, let's test this. I think this should work. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this should work. Also, I am going to replace my cables with copper cables here because we've got so many of them. Boom, boom, and then we just need to run power down to here. 1, 2, and 3. This should be receiving power, it is. And hopefully, the plan is... What is this? Look at that, it works! It works, somebody in Twitch chat. What is this setup? My eyes bleeding. What, you don't like this? You don't think this is just intuitive and a natural way to set up your Industrial Craft 2 machines? What are you on about, my friend? I mean, oh, I can't even justify it. This is bad, but it works. It freaking works. And so my follow-up question now is, can we put... First of all, do we have any aluminium? I think we might. If we don't, I know for sure that we've got some bauxite in here. We do. Do we have any aluminium? Let's have a look here. Aluminium? It's spelled differently, okay? I think we're using this one. If I press T. Got any? No? T? No, okay. That's fine. If we take these out, put the bauxite in, that should get us some aluminium, which we can use to make a hopper. You have to use bauxite to make hopper in this game. Or in this mod pack even. And then hopefully, just to make this look even better, I'm planning on putting... I was going to put a hopper on the front, but I think it would make more sense to do this and put a hopper on the top, and then maybe a chest above that to have it automatically. So we can just dump all our ores in and just have it work. That is the plan, and hopefully it'll turn out just fine. Boom, 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 and boom. And then finally, of course, if we can get this, boom. Look at that. Look at that. So if I take this, put it in here, it should go down into here, then straight down into there. It does indeed. Chat, we have done it. I'm going to put this iron ore over in this chest, or this furnace even, that we put lava into, so we can start smelting that up. I'm going to put these ingots into this chest over here. Also, I'm going to break that because it's going to annoy the hell out of me. I don't know if there's a way to change that back easily, but flipping heck. Let's do this. Let's put our ingots in here just so we know where our ingots are at all times now. And then finally, I do need to nom nom nom. I see the Twitch chat. Let us nom 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 very quickly here. And let's take everything that has the word ore in it, and let's move it into the chest. Not going to take yellow eggs, we don't need it just yet. I will take the ton of osmium that we have. Also not going to take resonating. Black quartz, can we put that into the macerator? Probably, but I'm assuming that we can't then smelt it. Crushed black quartz. Oh, we totally can. It makes black quartz. It's a bit of a long way of going about it, so I'm not going to do it, especially considering we can just put it in a furnace and it would do the same job. Actually, would it? Hold on. If we smelt it, we get 1. If we put it to the macerator, it doubles it. All right, yeah, so no, we'll definitely do it this way. We'll do it this way. Look at this. Look at that. So there's all of our ores. We've got quite a few, which is nice. Those are going to get processed. Those are going to get doubled. Hopefully next time we'll have an ingot, or a chest, even, that is full of ingots. It is going to be great. We can do the same with cobalt and iodide, but again, I don't think we're going to need those really anytime soon. Also, I didn't realize just how much freaking black quartz we've got. Flipping heck, we've got so much of the stuff. With that, guys, I think we are going to end today's stream there. We're going to